Hey everybody, hope everybody is doing fine because we're gonna do something I am actually really excited for today. So, as you might have heard in our last video about our Floowandereeze deck profile, after being away for 15 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! This was the first deck that actually got me to Diamond 5. I've been back for 2 months now. Might not be much to you, but I am personally very proud of that accomplishment. The new season is here. We're gonna see if we can top that by reaching to Diamond 4. So I guess the route to Diamond 4 starts here. Um, as promised in the last video, we're definitely gonna jump into some gameplay. Actually, we're gonna do that right now. Hopefully, we might get some live videos if some games may be taking some long. If some games might take long, I will actually view the replay so we can go further a little bit. Seems like we win the coin toss here. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh gods, heart of the cards. For my first live YouTube video, please give me a great opening hand. Here we go, guys, and that is actually not a bad hand at all. Alright, if our opponent has an Ash, we get a cold buy. So first off, we're gonna get the maps out here. Ooh, there's a little bit of a delay. Seems like there is no Ash anyway. The map is actually great right here. We can activate that. No, we do not want that yet. We have a card in the graveyard, so we could try and get 3 birds out. Well, anyway, let's just start by doing what we should be doing. Oh, it's gonna ask us every time now, right? We're gonna banish the Eaglin, summon the Rubina. And we can use the Eaglin now to chain link block, as we said in our deck. Okay, it seems like we got cut off there. Well, as you can see, the board is actually set up here. We could banish a winged bird to add another one. Should we do that? Yeah, why not? Let's just do that. We have a card in our graveyard, so we can actually banish the Rubina, get the Stry out here. We can actually banish that card, or if our opponent has something that we actually need to banish, we can go ahead and do that. Let's put this face down, end our turn, pass it to our opponent. And as you can see, it's unfortunate that we got cut out, but we have a great hand. We have the Empen and the barrier statue out. So this is what we talked about, guys. The first parts of... Oh! What about that? Alright, alright, alright. Gonna do a mirror match. I definitely want to summon here. I definitely want to summon here. So he started with the Eaglin, which means if he doesn't have any other bird in hand, he might not have a full combo. He pulls out the Empen. He cannot really pull another bird. Okay, he does. He does. But we went first. And we didn't get to do our effect, right? Oh, now we get... Ah, alright. This is actually very good. This is very good. We can banish that card before he does. Break his chain link. And therefore, we have the advantage. Next turn. Alright, so this is gonna resolve. We'll leave that in there to chain block. Pull this back. Banish our own card. Now he cannot banish that card. Summon the Rubina. He cannot banish that card, and therefore his chain link should be broken. Still no Ash, right? Well, anyway, let's just get this one out. Because we need to summon using his monsters. Alright, there we go. Add from deck to hand. Let's add this one to our hand, because that's the only bird we still miss. Eaglin is coming out here. We're gonna get another tribute monster to our hand. And you can guess where this is going. We are gonna tribute his monsters for it. Hello? There's the Ash. Remember, we still have the call by. That's why we chain link block all the time. But we get the call by. That is very unfortunate for our opponent. Unless he has a cross out. He doesn't. Alright. We're still going good. Get that out of there. Seems like we're doing great, guys. So, I will pick the Omni Negate right here. And yes, I definitely want to summon that one. I'll leave his Eaglin on the field. So, I definitely want to use that. There's the forfeit. This couldn't have ended well for him. I'm happy we actually got this win. So, we started off 1-0 in our first ever YouTube duel. Alright, searching for the second one. Let's see what we have. We have a Stratos. Our opponent has reached Diamond as well. Probably it's the first... No, it's the second day of this season, so... There's probably a lot of good players still stuck here. Which is okay. If you want to be the best, you need to beat everybody, right? Oh, we got another... it's a pretty good hand. Let's see what he does. Is that a shifter? No. It was just a little bit of delay, I think. Anyway, we play the shifter as soon as we can. Not on our opponent's turn. They should not be able to block this. Although they might have some. They have something. I am pretty sure they have something. We might need to discard the barrier statue, which is very unfortunate. Otherwise, well, we kind of bricked here. So that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to discard it to get one of our birds and hope that we don't get ashed. If we do, we are in trouble. There it is. Oh boy. Ah, that's unfortunate. We should have baited with the terraforming, I guess. We should have done that. We definitely should have done that. Yep, that was unfortunate, but we do get the field spell, which is also very important. Not as important as getting the combo going, but that's a misplay on our part. Alright, let's just see where this goes. I mean, they still have all their cards banished instead of going to the graveyard, so it might block them from getting combos. And if we are very lucky, we pull a bird on the next turn. If not, again, we are in deep trouble. Let's hope this is not Numeron. What are you pulling? Oh! Yep. We lost to Numeron. Alright, we know where this is going. We don't need to wait for this. This duel is over. Okay guys, so this next battle we're going to do a replay because our opponent took a long time to do his turns. And it will go a lot faster like this. So... we had a pretty alright opening hand. We had to toss the Impum to get a Rabina out, but we did have to cold bite to protect for potential Ash. So that was good. And from there, we are going into the basics of the deck. So Rabina pulls the Impum, or the Eaglin, I'm sorry. Eaglin searches for the Impum, and then we get the Impum out, get our Floowandereeze maps to our hand, and from there we will be set up. And you can see we're starting to use chain blocks even though our opponent didn't have Ash. It's something you want to get used to, guys. Alright, there's the field spell. And we are actually set up with our call by face down. So now our opponent cannot activate special summoned monsters. Their activated effects are negated by the Eaglin, by the Impum. I'm messing up here. But we are waiting for an opponent to do a normal summon. He actually gets rid of our Impum, so that is a really good play. But here is the normal summon. Alright, so it's pretty easy to see what they're trying to do, right? They want to use this card. Can I click it? Yes. To build up big attack on it and then try and blow us up. But fortunately, we get to set up here. So this is what I mean, guys. You can see, hey, now the Tokan is actually there. And we're starting to get more and more birds. So this is actually his turn. But it still looks like it's going to be our second turn already. We just keep chaining. So what I'm doing here is getting another Impem out. Yes, we could have gone for a Ryza maybe. We could have gone for the Omni Negate, which we have in our hand. But it is just to negate this damage. Yes, we could have sent the cards back to their hands, but we actually want to get rid of their cards by using this card we actually pulled out. So we can actually sacrifice their monsters on our next turn. We pull the Dimension Shifter. We have cards in our graveyard, so we can't use it now. But here it goes, guys. This is where you can see the longer the game goes on, the more you're going to be in trouble against this deck. So this is going to be our second turn. It will feel like our third turn. And we actually have 2 summoning chains on this turn. So yep, we're going to do all these combos again. We're going to use the Tokan to actually bring a card back to our from the banished zone. This is called the banished zone. We have the trap card now, so even if they didn't normal summon on their next turn, we could still get a chain off. It is ridiculous. And here we go. So we actually bring Apex Avian out, and this is where this first chain ends. Alright, so Apex Avian, it doesn't allow us to do a next summon, but because we started our first chain using the maps, we actually still have our normal summon for this turn. And that is why we can actually also come up with the Ryza. So we have to pull a card from the field, so we use our own Tokan to shuffle back in the deck. From here, we actually pull a card from the graveyard back to the deck as well, and now there's 1 card left. So maybe if we could get Stry out next turn, we could empty our graveyard again, use the Dimension Shifter again. But as you can see, guys, it's already game. Back to the next turn. The next game, I should say. It's a long time, guys, since I've been on YouTube, so my English will get better. I seem to stumble on words every here and then. I probably sound very Dutch at this point as well. I hope it will all get better with time. And I hope you guys don't mind, of course. So, here we go. That is not a good hand. That is a horrible hand. But hey, it comes with the game, right? Let's see what our opponent is gonna do. Alright, Dinomorphia. I have once again. I have no clue what he is going to do. Alright, I know what that does. And he ends his turn. Alright, so it looks like he didn't get the best opening turn either. And we're starting to pull some cards here. Alright, alright, alright. I'm hoping for no Ash to get the maps out. He has to Ash this. He will probably Ash this. Yeah, he will Ash this. Of course you will Ash this. Alright, so that is actually fine. We cannot banish our Robina, guys, because it will only come back if we do a normal summon. And we can't normal summon right now. It is very unfortunate. I know. I know. But, alright, at least we got rid of the Ash. So, we can get some shenanigans going here. Oh. Oh. Alright, we are in deep trouble right now. Alright. Maybe we can get some things going right now. So we can banish the Rabina and protect ourselves. Yes, he's thinking. Okay. Yes, I would be surprised as well. What is that gonna do? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Whatever it does, it is a lot of damage. Oh, it would summon a fusion card. That we do not want, guys. That is something we do not want right now. Alright, so pull to our hand. I wish we could get something else going. We need to pull the Eaglin. And we get to add another card from our deck to our hand. Because this effect was not negated. But what do we take? What do we take? What do we take? He has stuff. No, there's not much in his graveyard either. So we will just take the barrier statue. Normal summon a monster to the field. There we go. We can activate this. We can at least get our stuff going. Oh, the big boy is coming out. Alright, there he is. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Now let's hope we can get rid of that soon. Harpy's Feather Duster. Ooh. It's not something we want to see, guys. I guess that's something that's always going to be bad. Alright, so at least we get Impum. Normal summon a monster. Yeah, we have to get this statue out. At least it will block him for a little bit. But from here, what should we do? You know what? We'll set this card down. And we can use it to banish our own Eaglin and get the maps. It's a little bit of a tough spot here. Yes, we anticipated that, obviously. So we wanted to pull that, guys. We wanted to force our opponent to actually get rid of that. So we need to get rid of the Eaglin. We want this in our hand. We do not want to ash ourselves, obviously. Alright, so add to our hand. We are gonna pull for the maps. And this, if we survive this turn, is gonna set us up for a lot of success. Alright, let's see what we're gonna come up with. That's another normal summon. Probably the same trap card. Think about it. Yes, that's the same trap card. So we know it summons a fusion monster. But still, guys, we still have another Ash. So that is great. As you can see, if you brick, we kind of bricked on our opening turn. We pulled a lucky Robina, I believe. We could get something going there. But it doesn't always mean you're going to lose. Alright. We'll take big damage now, though. Alright. That's gone. That hurts. Also, if he pays half his life points for nothing again, we are very close to finishing this game, alright? I would say we're doing pretty alright. Oh, what is coming here? Oh, it's Verde. He is gonna summon something. He is gonna be very low on life points right now. Alright, fast forward here. So we are at the same point where our opponent actually summoned the Verde plant. The Predator plant. And from here we were waiting for a fusion, which actually took him a long time to decide. But the funny thing about it is, as soon as this was on the field, he actually pulled a Aluber of Despia right to his hand. And then he actually quit. So he made us wait for absolutely nothing. Okay guys, so we need one more win. Hopefully this will be the last in Plat 5. I'm getting excited. So, let's see what we're up against. Toin cost first. It's ours. Good start. Alright, let's go. So we draw. Alright, I'll take that hand. That is not a bad hand. So let's see, what do we draw for an ash with? I'm gonna start with this, hope for an ash, and then at least I can actually get my maps card. Or he didn't do anything, did he? He didn't do anything. I'll grab this then. Alright, that's fine. You go to the... Okay, at least we're gonna get full combo, so that's great. Now we just have to be careful for ashes and well, no ash, but imperms. There's still imperms. We will start with the Stry. Banish the Rubina. Obviously you want the Rubina out there. We have a really good hand, guys. We have a really good hand. Banish whatever, that's fine. Get our Rubina to our hand. We actually have the Impem in hand as well, so we can actually go for a second monster. Maybe we can get an Omni Negate out there on our opening hand. That would be great. Summon a monster. Yes, we will just go into this chain. Keep going. Still nothing. Right, let's get the last bird out. So on our first turn, we already have 4 birds circling. That is actually pretty amazing. Maybe we can actually get something from the extra deck. Who knows? That will be something. Omni Negate. What if we can close out Platinum 5? Wait, let me focus for a second. I need to not mess up here. We're doing really well. What if we can close out Plat 5 with a special game, right? We can get some Xyz out maybe. Have something different for a change. Oh, what do we have in the graveyard? 2 birds. Alright, we can pull one out there, that's fine. Okay. That's another bird. We need this, as usual. Just to mess with our opponents a little bit. We do want to do this. We want to summon the barrier statue. Get this card out. And then we start our second normal chain. Second normal chain. We can use this to grab the Rubina. What about this setup, guys? Alright, and we will get to the fields, our Apex Avian. Well, let's put it here, why not? Alright. We'll pull one back. We'll take this, maybe we have to banish something. No, we do not want to cancel that. Alright, we're all set up here, guys. So, let's see what we have. We have a negate for activated effects for special summon monsters. We have the barrier statue and we have an Omni Negate. I'd say we're doing pretty well here. Alright, we went back to the replay because it took our opponent a long time to do his turns. Obviously, we locked him down pretty well, so it's normal he has to think. Also, we can see, I'm not sure, but I think he's from the Far East, so maybe the internet connection is a little bit tricky. As you can see, he plays Harpy's Feather Duster. We have to consider these 2 cards with our Omni Negate, but we let it all go. And this was a good decision because he wanted to get rid of our barrier statue here. And we used our Apex Avian to actually cancel that. So that was a great hold from our side. Then he just plays some cards face down. And he ends his turn. He ends up with another face down card. That is all fine. It is all special summoning. He can't do it. We have the barrier statue. So for our next hand, let's see, what did we do? We actually went to get our, what is it called? The winds card? Unexplored winds. Yeah, we were getting our winds card back. This is a classic combo. Okay, we're gonna banish the card with our Stry, then play our Tokan, bring the card back from the banished zone. And we can actually play it again. So we went into the Ryza. And we just wanted to get rid of the back line a little bit, because there's a lot of cards there, alright? We don't want that. We could have gone for the Omni Negate again, but it's just better to get rid of something than just to put it in his hand and wait for his next turn. So, went through the battle phase. We do a lot of chip damage. I will fast forward to this a little bit. As you can see, we're gonna come up this little bit short, which gives us a little bit of trouble, but not too much we can't handle, because look at this board. We still have the negates. We still have the floodgate. Although this time I believe our opponents, he does manage to get rid of our barrier statue. Yep, there we go. We didn't have the Omni Negate this time, so yeah, we couldn't block that, but still, we don't know what it would have been in the back row here, so hopefully we made the right decision. Fast forward a little bit, he puts his Eldlich in attack position, which means if we manage to attack it, 200 life points are gone, and we win. Fast forward to the duel, and this is where we draw into the maps, and this is where we decide. This game is over, alright? Doesn't matter what you do. We have 2 summoning chains, we still have our unexplored winds card on the field, which he gets rid of right now, but that's fine. We know we have to get 1 attack out with 2 normal summoning chains and it will be over. So this is just the typical birds going into birds into birds. I will fast forward it a little bit for you guys. So yep, let's try, banish a card, get that going, bring back the Eaglin. With this, banish that card, bring it back. We have another unexplored winds, but our opponent knows how powerful the card is, so he decides to negate it. We go into our Omni Negate because we know 1 attack is enough to seal the victory, and we can cancel whatever this card is, which is good from our side. Cancel that card, get rid of the game, fast forward this. We have seen enough, we know where this is going. Get out of here! Get out of here! And by that, we secure the win, and we go into Platinum 4. So, back to the live game, guys. As you can see, we got rid of that duel. This is perfect, and we are now in Plat 4. Get out of here. We did it. That's one step. I might do some offline laddering because I'm very excited to play this deck, and I really want to get this going. So, I'll take you guys along for most of it if I can. I hope you just understand it takes a lot of time to do these live duels. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments, tips, I don't know, tips to counter other decks, that would be very much appreciated. And I hope to see you guys next time. Alright, take care.